Hello everyone, Lorenzo here, your Discord server admin. Just wanted to take an opportunity to walk you through a couple of highlights when navigating the Discord server so you know where to go and what to do and how to do it. Alrighty, let's get started. So first things first, here is the server guide. This is a quick and dirty on all the main highlights of the server. It includes the welcome channel, which is a nice, concise place where you can see basically the general information about this server, what the rules are, where to go, and where to get help, and all the official links for the Jet Alumni Association. It is very useful. Always, if you get lost, click here. It's a good way to get your bearings. Speaking of bearings, we have a server map here. In the server map, we have all the main important channels with links on them. So if you need to get to the announcements channel to see what the latest news are, or if you need to refresh your mind about the rules, see the frequently asked questions, whatever, you just click on it and it takes you there. It's very useful. The FAQ. This is very important, especially since it has some basic questions and answers about usage of the Discord and how to navigate it. Most of the important questions are here, so do not hesitate to just come quickly. Just click the server guide, go to FAQ, or just go straight to the FAQ here, which is under news and info. Click on it and see if your question's already been asked and answered here. There are some quick little walkthroughs and in image form to make things a little easier, like how to post into the forums, which I'll go over in a second, and so on and so forth. You can also request for more of these to be created, and I'll do my best to post them here in a short amount of time. If you do not find the answer to your question here, there's always help, which is right here under help and feedback. But for your convenience, it's placed right here. You click on that link, it takes you straight to help. There's a nice little blue button that says open ticket, and in it, you just state what your issue is, and one of us will come and help you. For reference, you need to tell us what the issue is. And I know it doesn't prompt you here, but if you see here it says new on Reds, scroll the way down and create a ticket. You'll see your ticket with your username here. And here you'll be able to put a quick message with your details so that we can read up on what your problem is before we claim the ticket. This helps us help you a lot faster. So please remember to state very concisely what the issue is so we have an idea of how to help you from the get-go and speed up the resolution. Now, going back, we covered the FAQ. Next is how to a voice call. How do I do a voice call? Well, you'll see these little hub channels in most of the interest groups. One of mine is the Caribbean one here. You'll see a forum chat, a text chat, which is the one with a hashtag, and you'll see one with a little speaker. Don't mind the little lock symbol. That's just an internal thing. If you need to join or create a voice channel to meet up with fellow Jets or new Jets or Senpai, just click on it and a new channel will be created with you in it. Now, you can invite other people into it where it says invite to voice, or you can also join an existing channel. Somebody already created a channel, their name will be showing up here, and all you have to do is click on it like I did with the hub channel, and you'll join automatically. No, nothing else for you to do. Just start talking and start discussing. Now on to the forums. Forum channels are a little confusing for most people. People are mostly used to straight linear text channels like this. The forums are a little different. See here, there's a bit of a format to it. To get the guidelines on how to post, you can click this little icon here that says post guidelines, and there'll be a nice little breakdown of all the rules of how to post. Have a clear topic. Use of the tags is required. There will be tags you will be presented with. I'll show you in a second. There's also a limit to the total amount of tags. So if you request a new tag that's not in there, it will not necessarily be added because we have to watch out for the total amount of tags that the server limits us to. We try to keep tags into very general topics that cover a variety of discussions so that we can avoid hitting that limit. But if you see something that should be added, by all means, let us know and we'll look into implementing it if possible. Keep in mind, if a discussion diverges too much from the topic, consider creating a new post. We don't want to make it difficult for other people to find answers to their questions, and it's very important to keep creating other posts for more dedicated conversations so that everybody has a chance to find an answer and not have to go on a hunt, so to speak. Okay, now back to this. Now, if you want to do a post, let me show you an example of how that goes. First things first, we click on the new post button over here. Next, we put in a title, something simple and concise so that people get the general idea of what the conversation is about. Don't worry about putting too many details here. You want to keep it nice and short, and make sure you put in any keywords you think might be particularly relevant to the conversation or the post in general. Don't put in too many, just the most important things that describe it, because this is the first thing that the search engine will try and hit when somebody's doing a search for your post. Next, we put in some message or whatever the contents of your posts are supposed to be. It can include images or videos as well, audio if that's the case. Make sure you put it in here. Speaking of images, you can also use this little icon over here to attach whatever files you need. Maybe there's a particular file, a document, an image, like I said. Anything that is relevant to your post, you can use this to attach it as well. Then once we're done, you can either select a nice little emoji for emphasis, whatever it is that you like to, decorate it a little bit more, and then you click on the post button. And then after a few seconds, there we go. Your post is up. Now, if you noticed, we didn't get prompted for any tags, and that is because some forums do not have any tags generated, mostly because nobody's requested them or there hasn't been a need for it so far. If you feel like your subject is one of many possible discussions for it, and you feel a tag would be a welcome addition to kind of assist with people with organizing their searches better, because then you can search by tag and make it a lot easier, then you can always request it. Like I mentioned before, just go to the help channel, open a ticket, and make that request, and one of us will try to accommodate you as best as possible. Remember, tags should be something very general, not too specific, so that it can organize multiple posts under one umbrella, so to speak. Now, to show you how that works, I'm going to go over here to a forum I know has tags on them. And in here, if we go through the same process and click New Post, you will see all available tags right here. Now, same as with the title, please only select the most specific tags that cover your post or that are relevant to whatever it is that you're posting. If you pick too many, even if they're like somewhat related, then it makes it harder for people to search for things because it'll oversaturate their search results for other things they may be looking for. So only pick, I would say, 1 or 2 tags that best match the subject matter of your post to keep it a little more efficient for everybody else. And you just select them like this, and then click post. And as demonstrated before, the post will come up with all the relevant data in it, and people can start having discussions in there with you. And that is it. Now you have everything you need to use the posts like a pro. And that's it in a nutshell. Again, if you have any questions, remember that little help channel that I showed you earlier. Go in there, click that button, type in your question, send it out, and myself or somebody else in the server staff will get to you as soon as possible and give you an answer. All right? Anyway, look forward to mentoring and talking to all you all later. Bye-bye.